Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. Tomorrow is the last season of Game of Thrones, Season 8, and I am bloody well excited. So much so, I've decided I'm going to do a Game of Thrones tag. This is an open tag. If you want to participate, feel free to do so. There are 5 questions. You're more than welcome to participate. I will be naming people at the end, but if you're watching this video and want to give it a go, work right away. So, the first of my 5 questions are: who is your favourite character and why? I'm going to go with Bronn of the Blackwater, Sir Bronn. He starts off as a sellsword who defends Tyrion because Tyrion pays him. And the reason why I like Bronn is he has no agenda in the Game of Thrones. He has no stakes. He is a mercenary through and through. Bronn might like you, but that doesn't necessarily make him your friend. He will side with you if you pay him. And that's the thing I like. Even the fact that he does protect Tyrion in the first battle, but then when it comes to the trial by combat against the Mountain, he flat out refuses, saying that he isn't worth it. His sister is actually offering Bronn more money not to fight for him. And I like that. There's no illusions with the character. He's not some prissy kind of knight who follows some kind of code and like it'll fludge out or flake out when it comes to battle. If he sees a situation he can't win, he won't fight it. And he does like Tyrion, but he also likes himself a lot more. And that's what I do like about the character. With all these other characters killing each other for an agenda, Bronn's is simple. He wants money, he wants a castle, he wants ladies. He's the most honest character in the entire series, and that's why I love Bronn of the Blackwater. Jerome Flynn does a fantastic job of doing this very salt of the earth sellsword, and yeah, I hope he survives the last season. I don't know, we'll see. Question 2: what episode shocked you the most? I think a lot of people are going to say this episode. I'm going to go with the Red Wedding, because the next question will kind of reveal why, but the fact that Robb and his mother are just killed so callously, and Telusa as well, she's killed while pregnant, and that Walder Frey has the audacity to betray the Starks, even though they done the symbolism of the bread and the water and the salt, and it just showed how cutthroat and how dangerous the Game of Thrones is. As Cersei said in the first episode, you either win or you die. And Robb, like his father, made too many mistakes. He was trying to be honourable. He didn't. He chose Telusa over one of Walder's daughters, and that totally bruised Walder Frey's ego. And the Lannisters, they gave him a better deal, so he ended up screwing over the Starks and their allies. And it's a pretty harrowing scene. I mean, when Telusa is stabbed in the belly, or her pregnant belly, she's repeatedly stabbed, and Catelyn has her throat cut. It just shows how fucking ruthless the different houses and families can be, and that if you offend or kind of like piss off the wrong house, it can go very bad for you. And I was just so shocked that the Starks got so badly done in that episode. And yeah, it is one of the most shocking episodes when you realise what you think is the primary set of protagonists is just almost wiped out. So yeah, the Red Wedding would be the episode that shocks me the most. Question 3: what is your favourite house? I'm going to go with House Stark. Even though both Ned, Catelyn and Robb died, the remaining Stark children have persevered, bar Rickon. Rickon kind of had a really bad doing, but you had Bran, who ended up becoming the Three-Eyed Raven. You had Arya becoming one of the Faceless Men, one of the most badass and dangerous characters in this series. You had poor Sansa, who kind of really suffered at the hands of different houses. Like she was raped by Ramsay Bolton, and she was handed around like a piece of meat, and Joffrey and the Lannisters treated her like shit. And then she learned, she grew stronger, very kind of Nietzschean. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I think that's the Starks in general. They keep on getting beaten down, but they come back a lot stronger. And the same can be said for Robb. I know Robb isn't technically one of the main Stark children, but he is the nephew of Ned Stark. So the Starks, their perseverance, their perseverance and their toughness kind of pulls through, and it makes them one of my favorite houses. That's why I got this cool T-shirt from my girlfriend. I love the Starks are awesome, and I hope a majority of them survive to the end of the show. Question 4. Who do you wish to see die out of the remaining characters? A lot of people are going to be saying Cersei. I'm not. I want Melisandre to burn. I want Davos to get his revenge for her burning Shireen at the stake, because Melisandre has caused more damage than any other person, I think. A lot of people might say Littlefinger and stuff, but Melisandre has caused more damage and problems for the Baratheons and the other houses because of her predictions from the Lord of Light, and she's killed and burnt so many fucking people. She's dangerous. She is what you would definitely call a religious Selite, and she needs to be stopped, and I hope Davos Seaworth is the one to do it. So yeah, definitely hope she bites the dust by the end of the series. And last question, question 5. Who do you wish to see upon the Iron Throne? It's probably not going to happen, but I hope Daenerys makes it. She did have a vision where she approaches the throne and then decides to reject it. But I hope she survives, and if she does get the throne, I hope she follows through on the idea of breaking the wheel, because Westeros does seem to have a very kind of tyrannical kind of governing body with the Lannisters in charge. Cersei just seems to only give a shit about herself and no one else. So I genuinely hope that Daenerys takes the throne. If not Daenerys, Jon. But I realistically, I don't see any of them taking the throne. But that's not what this question is. This question is, who do you see sitting on, who do you wish to see sitting on the throne? And I would hope Daenerys. But if I was going to be pragmatic, I would think actually Gendry, because he is one of the last Baratheon bastards still alive. And if the smoke clears, and when the smoke clears and the dust settles, and if Gendry is still alive, I think he could be made legitimized and made into the next king of Westeros. So we'll have to see. As I said, I'm pumped for the series. I hope you guys are as well. I'm going to name off a couple of people I hope that would be interested in doing this tag. I'm going to tag Queenie Todd, Dice Rowling, Horror Miser Monty G, Lisa Davies, and I'm also going to tag Rustin Willpower. So again though, if you're watching this video and you want to participate in this tag, by all means do it. And yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.